Good morning, everybody. Good Tuesday morning. Out here working in the garden. I have got a huge list of things to do today. So working in the garden, I've got to get a bunch of these seeds, these little seedlings, these little startings, and I got to transplant them. Look at these boxes. They're heavy-duty plastic. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these. I repurposed them. And I'm going to turn those into little planters. I line them with cardboard, and then I'll fill them in with soil, and then I'll transplant some of these. I got to get these in the ground. Here's the garden progress. It's looking amazing. I have to do that. We're working on Sadie's pen. Sadie or China, I'm not sure what we're going to name her yet. Working on her pen. So, got all of this done yesterday. Pounded these in. If you know our clay here, it takes a lot to pound these in. And then it's going to go that way. It's huge. It's going to be huge. Humongous for her. I got to get this done in the next Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. In the next 4 days. And get that done ready for her. I think she's coming on Sunday or Monday. So we got to get that done. We got to finish the barn. Also, I'm cutting my juniper trees. So this is a tree that I shaped the other day. I have my own chainsaw. My husband has his own chainsaw, and we both use them. But I shaped this one the other day. If you can see all those, let me walk over here. All these I took off. What I do when I cut my juniper trees is all the little twigs, if you can see right over there, I turn them into kindling. All of the big ones I cut for firewood, I stack it. And then all of the juniper leaves I throw in the ground and I compost it. So today, also add to my list of things to do. Let me walk over here. Like I said, I could literally be working from sun up to sundown and never make a dent on the property. I made a little walkway here yesterday for the garden. So I could do a couple things with this walkway because Sadie's stall is going to be there and the garden's here. I could either put 2 gates, fence it in, and grow a bunch of potatoes, grow corn, do raised garden beds. I could use it for my compost, or I could just use it for the path to get to the back of the garden. I got more fencing over there. I got to put more fencing in. I'm going to make the garden a little bit bigger. I'm adding 20 by 20. I think 20 by 20, so 400 more feet to the garden. But this tree, I definitely got to trim today. This is the before picture. I'll show you the after picture. I'm going to chainsaw this up. So when you want to trim a juniper tree really pretty, you kind of walk around like that little one that I trimmed over there. It looks beautiful. It actually took me 45 minutes to do that one because I walk around the tree and I look at the branches. I'm like, okay, this would look good standing up. This one needs to go. How can I shape this more into a tree? All of this, I've got a chainsaw today. I'm going to cut all of this down. I'll show you the after pictures later. And I'm going to leave that big trunk in the middle. And then I'm going to shape this into a beautiful tree to make myself a walkway to get to the water tank back there. And it's just some things that I need to do. Here's another compost bin. Here's another compost bin. I put some gladiolas in here because the box got wet and I needed to plant them. So I put gladiolas in there and they're popping up. But that's my work today. So I'll show you later on how it looks. And I just want to pop in and say, it is so amazing to work on something that belongs to you. That cutting your firewood that's going to keep you warm all winter and not having to buy propane, growing your own food, building your own land. It feels amazing to work on something that belongs to you. And it doesn't, you know what, I'll break down everything that I spent and you're going to be surprised how cheap we live and how most of this is free or repurpose. We buy used stuff, like all of this stuff. We worked for this fencing the other day. We worked for this T-post. Last night I went to my girlfriend Adrian's old property and bought some used T-posts. I think I got like 13. But it's amazing. I have to check that water. I got a bucket overflowing. But it's amazing to work on something that belongs to you, that you can be proud of, and something that you can just pass on to the generations of your family, which we plan on doing. But have a great one, everybody. Peace out. I'll let you know how those trees come out.